Hello, everybody. Hi. Sorry. Yes. Hi, everyone. My name is Gina, and I am the matron of honour, and also Olivia's little sister. I've known Olivia my entire life, and although we haven't lived together for over 5 years now, I've got plenty to talk about from the 20 plus years we spent together before. So here is a little insight to the Olivia I know. Okay, Olivia is the classic middle child with middle child syndrome. And I just realised, or remembered today, that Enoch is also the middle child. Okay. Our older sister, Virginia, paved the way and was bestowed the responsibility of being the oldest. And myself, I was the baby who got away with everything. As such, Olivia was neither of these things and had to find other ways of getting attention. So, a couple of things spring to mind. Firstly, whenever we'd go on holidays or long car rides, Olivia was the one who would vomit. In 1996, when we went to Taiwan, Olivia was sitting next to Virginia on the plane and suddenly needed to vomit. She was looking for the bag, and then she missed the bag and threw up all over Virginia's lap. And Virginia stunk for the rest of that trip. Another time we were on a church trip down the Great Ocean Road in a bus, and Olivia, of course, needed to vomit. She had a Ribena earlier, so her vomit was all red, which is a scary vomit to witness, particularly as a parent, I suppose. Another way of getting my parents' attention was by being a very strong-willed child. Some might even go as far to say stubborn. When Olivia was about 8 years old, Dad wouldn't buy her something she wanted, so she wrote a letter to God. And the letter reads as follows. To God, in brackets, the dummy. You are dumb. You can't make things come true. You can't help people improve. You can't even make parents change their mind so kids can do what they want to. From Olivia. Again, when Olivia was about 9, Mum had told her to practice 5 more minutes of piano, and instead she refused, and it resulted in Mum chasing Olivia round and round the house, trying to catch her to lean come up, while she yelled, Mummy, Mummy. And lastly, she's so strong-willed, one night Dad had fed her a piece of orange after dinner, and the next morning when she woke up, that whole piece of orange was still in her mouth. It was sour, so she didn't eat it apparently. Now, all this talk about attention seeking might lead you to think Olivia craves attention. Maybe in a middle child syndrome way she does, but the truth about her character is that she is gentle, thoughtful and meek, being slow to speak as she thinks of the right words to say. But let's talk about being slow for a second. She's also a slow walker, slow to get out of bed, which makes her late to everything, slow to get her driver's license, slow to make decisions, although when she really wants something, she won't change her mind. She also takes a long time in the bathroom, showering or otherwise. Truth be told, I am picking on Olivia. It's a bit of payback for all the time she picked on me, but we had so many fun and memorable times as children. We were 90s kids, we shared bunks. She introduced me to listening to the top 40 on the radio. And she gave me good advice like, don't worry about dumb stuff like going to parties. Just concentrate on doing good in school. The best advice she gave me was to sign up to student life at uni, and that set off a chain of events that propelled me into true Christianity, true spiritual growth, and set me up for adult life as a follower of Christ. And that's how a lot of us know Olivia today. a follower and servant of Christ. She has a true heart for making disciples and extending God's kingdom. She took her own advice and didn't care about the dumb stuff in life, but cares about the stuff that really matters. And I think that's what Enoch loves about her, and it's what I've always admired about her. So, Olivia, on your wedding day, as Dad mourns the end of his contribution to the Lil line, hashtag from Lil to Chill. My prayer for you and Enoch is simple. Love the way God loves, sacrificially, unconditionally, unendingly, and you will not go wrong. Enoch, be patient with her as she gathers her thoughts to communicate, but don't be afraid to hurry her up a little bit. Lead from the front, but also walk beside her and protect her for all the days. So please, can everyone raise their glass or cup or bottle to the happy couple? Because once again, student life has found someone to wife and Enoch has found Olivia. So cheers!
Next up we have Sam, the best man.
Hello. Whoa. Hello everyone, my name's Sam. I'm the best man to the group. It's such an amazing day today. I feel very privileged to be able to share some words. First things first, Olivia, you look amazing. Real stunner. I'm sure all the girls are very jealous. To the bridesmaids as well, Gina, Carrie, you girls look stunning as well. Enoch, you once told me that your dream was to have a dad bod and to be a fat uncle. But look how far you've come. And to Yubi, where are you? Yubi. Yeah, we did our job well in making Enoch look better, so job well done. So, as I said, I feel very privileged to give a speech today. I feel like it's my heavy burden, it's a good burden, it's my responsibility to tell you guys a story. Now this is a true story. It's told as honestly as possible, down to the gritty details, just so we can appreciate this day just a little bit more. This is the story of two lovers, two people absolutely inseparable. When they met through student life, you could tell that things were just meant to be. This is the story of Enoch and myself. You see, me and Enoch, we've been through thick and thin. We've done mission together, we've done ministry together. We've been prayer and accountability to each other for over 7 years. We've shared joy in struggles, in heartache. We've travelled across the world together. We've even seen each other naked. That was pause. On many occasions, Enoch has even looked me in the eye and said, "Hey Sam, life would be so much easier if we just got married." It's through these moments, it's through just spending life together that I've had the privilege of getting to know you. I've had the privilege of really seeing who you truly are, both literally and figuratively. Enoch, I know you to be a fearless leader. You're someone who balances pursuing truth with having genuine compassion and care for those around you. And I'm so encouraged by your hunger to see other people truly know Jesus. Although it might be a sad day for me, because it feels like you're leaving me for another. I know that your love for God and your love for Olivia will really anchor your new life together. Enoch, you were the chosen one. You could say you were the Anakin to my Obi-Wan, but now you found your Padme. To Olivia, I want to say congratulations. You won fair and square. I clearly had no chance of stealing Enoch away. I think it all crystallized in my mind how serious the relationship was getting. When I was hanging out with Enoch, and he just started saying all this romantic stuff, like being the romantic guy he is. Like for example, one day he was just hanging out with us, and he just said, "Man, I'd be so sad if Olivia died." And I was like shedding a tear. I was like, "Man, I wish you felt that way about me." But on a more serious note, I can truly say that by hanging out with both of you together, that both of you, I can see both of you spurring one another on to love and good deeds. Both of you are sacrificial, servant-minded, and it brings me such joy. So to end, I'll just say, Enoch and Olivia, my prayer for you is that you will be quick to forgive, that you will love when it's difficult, and in times of hardship, that you would set your hope on the firm foundation that is Christ. All the best, guys. Love you guys.
Our next speech is from the parents of the bride, Pastor Nathan and Auntie Patty. Welcome them up.
Do you have a spare mic or not?
Okay, so we can start. 咁我講廣東話，我講大隻啲。我呢兩位媽咪，你今日唔好分享啦，因為你會好 nervous 㗎。咁樣，
My daughter said, don't say anything today because you'll be very nervous.
但係我諗下，我都應該要分享一啲嘢。
I thought I should say a few words.
咁樣我呢啲咧，佢喺我懷孕嗰時候，大概2個月。
When I was pregnant with Olivia for about 2 months,
咁樣我就有咗啲意外。
I had an accident.
咁我諗當時係信望愛堂嘅 Kate，
At the time, there was a sister in CCCB.
佢就同我講你入醫院啦。
She told me I had to go to the hospital.
咁我當時就入咗醫院，跟住都有啲害怕。
And at the time I went to the hospital, I was a little bit afraid.
咁最壞嘅打算就係可能會流產。
The worst situation would be that I would have a miscarriage.
但係感謝神，
I give thanks to God.
今日會有連氣喺度。
We are still standing here today.
我諗呢一樣嘢就係神為邊樂預備嘅，
I believe this is God's plan for Enoch.
因為當時係會有流產嘅跡象。
Because there were signs of possibility of miscarriage.
但係真係神保守咗我呢邊啊！
But God has protected Olivia.
咁喺度咧，我就係好多謝大家嘅來臨，各位親朋戚友你哋嘅幫助同埋個禮物。
And I'd like to express our thanks for your presence today, your gifts, and also your help in preparing the wedding.
咁樣咧，阿李娜咧，佢係有好多個缺點嘅，
My daughter Olivia has many shortcomings,
但係佢都有好多優點。
but she also has some good points.
爸爸成日話：李娜好靚女。
Her father describes her as a very beautiful daughter.
眼睛是眼睛，鼻子是鼻子。
She has beautiful eyes and beautiful nose.
咁所以咧，李娜佢都係有佢嘅好多嘅好處。
And so she has a lot of good points.
我同李娜講，媽咪爸爸係可以接受你嘅缺點，
And we told her that we as parents can accept her shortcomings.
但係咧你做人哋嘅新抱就要小心啦。
Daughter-in-law, you need to be careful.
咁喺度咧，我都特別係多謝阿趙我嘅親家趙太、趙生佢哋養咗一個咁活潑可愛、咁白面個仔。
I'd like to thank Philip and Jane for bringing up such a bright and lively son.
嚟到同李娜又靜嘅又唔講話嘅女仔一齊。
We joined together with Olivia, who's quiet.
咁佢哋真係天造地設嘅一對呵。
And they are a pair that's made in heaven.
咁我喺度都即係多謝佢哋都多謝神希望神能夠同佢哋一齊同行同埋賜福俾佢哋。
I'd like to thank everyone. I'd like to express our thanks to God to lead them along the way.
願佢哋有一個美滿嘅家庭白頭到老，榮神益人。
May they live their whole life together, join in matrimony, and be blessed by God.
我將時間交俾
我们家有3种语言，
Our family speaks 3 languages.
我跟我太太说国语，
I speak Mandarin with my wife.
她跟我说广东话，
She replies me in Cantonese,
广东话不好，
and my Cantonese is not very good.
我们2个的英文也不是很好，
But our English are not very good either.
所以孩子跟我们讲英文，
But the children speak to us in
但
English.
是我们跟他们讲国语跟广东话，
But we reply to them in Mandarin and Cantonese.
所以他们3个都会说国语，都会说广东话。
And so the 3 of them can speak Cantonese, Mandarin, and English.
Olivia 呢还会说韩国话，
Olivia can even speak Korean.
最近她去韩国，
Recently she went to visit
她
Korea.
想去哪里都可以，因为她认识韩国字、韩国话。
She can walk around herself because she recognizes the Korean language.
她有很多优点
She has a lot of good points.
她没有缺点。
She has no shortcomings.
她唯一的缺点就是她长得像我，
The only shortcoming, she looks like me.
因为男的长得像我就很帅，
If it's a son who is like me, would be very handsome.
女的像我也不错。
The daughter who looks like me would just as good.
我们3个女儿，
We have 3 daughters.
我老大在这里，请站起来。你们说她像不像我？
That she looks like me.
Gina 老三，
And Gina is the youngest one.
但是 Olivia 是最像我的。
So Olivia looks like me the most.
所以感谢神，
Thanks to God
让我们有这样的家庭。
that we are blessed with such a family.
我的太太是我的笔友，
Uh,
我的太太是我笔友写信。
Oh, yeah. My wife, we met through writing to each other. We were pen friends.
我们写了8年多的信，
We wrote to each other for 8 years.
那时候她在越南，
At the time, she was in Vietnam.
我在韩国，
I was in South Korea.
我们从来没有见过面。
And we've never met before then.
第一次见面是在墨尔本飞机场，
The first time we met was at the Melbourne airport.
10天以后我们订婚，
And we were engaged 10 days after that.
然后7个月以后我们结婚。
And we were married 7 months after that.
感谢上帝36年来，
And we give thanks to God. God has looked after us for 36 years.
我们的家庭有上帝做主，
God is the master of our house.
让我们的家庭是温暖的，
And so we have a warm family.
是和睦的，
It's a harmonious family.
是神所赐福的。
It's a blessed family.
所以我希望Olivia、伊诺的家庭
I hope that Olivia and Enoch, when they start their family,
在神的带领之下
that under the guidance of
也
God,
是和睦的，
and they would have a harmonious family life, a warm family life,
是神所赐福的家庭，
and a blessed family,
能够荣神益人。
and to bring glory to God.
谢谢弟兄姊妹来参加，
Thank you for your presence today,
也谢谢亲戚朋友来参加，
and thank you for the relatives and friends.
也谢谢我姐姐从台湾来，
And thank my sister who came from Taiwan,
还有亲家的有的从雪梨来，
and also other relatives on Enoch's side from
不管
Sydney.
从哪里来，
No matter where you come from,
很高兴见到大家，
very happy to see all
上
of
帝
you.
赐福大家，
May God bless each one of you.
谢谢。
Thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to invite my parents, Auntie Jane and Uncle Philip, up.
Hi, my name is Jane. To save you time, I'll speak in English. I hope you can understand my English. It is a feeling of deja vu today. It reminds me of Enoch's first day at school. When he was a little boy, I used to take him and his younger sister, April, for a walk after sending my oldest son, Wesley, to school. So on Enoch's first day at school, April said to me, "Mom, so sad. It's only you and me now." Of course, my husband, Philip, he did protest after learning about this conversation because we did not count him in. Anyway, that little boy that cute little boy with a backpack bigger than his body, kept looking back and said goodbye to his mom as he walked into the school. I just can't believe he is getting married today. Enoch? Dad and I are going to miss your company at dinner time because April is really hard. So Philip, it's only you and me now. And I'm sure April will also miss you, Enoch, because there's no one else who would march into her room and annoy her regardless of what she was doing, and whether she liked it or not, start telling your stories. Olivia, welcome to the Chill family. Living under the same roof with Enoch takes a lot of patience and tolerance. So the Chill household has the pleasure to hand over this water to you today. And you can always ask April for her survival tips. But Enoch is a gentle and kind person, and like you, he has a heart to serve God. And God has joined you two together today, and I'm so excited to see what He has in store for you, this great team. Dad and I are more than happy to support and will always remember you two in our prayers.
First of all, I'd like to give thanks to God first.
冇佢咧，冇我哋，亦都冇佢哋。
Without Him, there wouldn't be us and there wouldn't be living.
第二樣咧，我係想多謝劉牧師、劉師母，
Secondly, I'd like to thank Reverend Liu and his wife.
佢咧養育教養咧Olivia 成為一位咁愛主愛人嘅女孩子。
And bring up their daughter Olivia to be such a God-loving daughter.
佢嘅温柔咧係我哋聖召嗰啲冇嘅，好似。
Her gentleness is something that we, the two family, lack.
喺度咧係絕對歡迎咧 Olivia 咧係加入我哋呢個家庭。
We openly welcome Olivia into our family.
最後一樣，
Finally,
感謝我哋神咧有咁多位，
thank God for all of you.
希望大家咧繼續咧為到我哋屋企，為到佢哋屋企祈禱。
We do ask you that you continue to pray for our family and their family.
多謝你哋嚟參加呢一個嘅婚禮。
Thank you for your presence at today's wedding.
Thanks to my parents for hard roasting me and my Lola. Classic. All right, so now it's time for Enoch and Olivia to give their speech.
I really expected the burns to come from Mum. Dad went rogue today, it's fantastic. We started off today with a couple of videos, and it might seem a little bit strange to you if you're not around church much or have a lot of experience with Christian stuff, but we really wanted to show that particular second video because we really feel that as much as today we are celebrating us, and that's fantastic, what we believe as Christians and our faith is probably the most important thing for us. It's the thing that's going to keep us together as a couple. It shapes our hopes and our dreams, and yeah, it's just really important. We hope that some glimpse of that has come through, and we'd love to share that with you. At the end of the day, today, it's weird to say this at your wedding, but we really believe it's not about us. It's actually about God and His wanting to connect with every single person here. We also played a video showing some reactions of people who first, when we first told them we were dating. That's just not fun. And we didn't plan that. It wasn't like we started dating and said, let's show this video. But
it does show that ours was a very unlikely relationship. Like the two of us, it was quite surprising for a lot of people. In fact, I still remember when I was first interested in dating Olivia, I was unsure what to do, so I went to a particular friend of mine, a mentor that has provided me much wisdom over the years. His name's Kev Wong. And I don't know why people are laughing, guys. I don't know why people are laughing, but I remember we were just sitting down one night and it was a little bit depressing. We're just sharing feelings and stuff. And I said, hey Kev, I got to like, tell you, I was so nervous. I was like, I'm kind of into this girl. He's like, oh yeah, cool. Who is it? And I was like really embarrassed. And I was like, it's I finally blurted out, oh, it's Olivia. And he's like, oh, yeah, that's completely understandable. Yeah, for sure. Like, she's a beautiful woman. She's really a lot of fun. He totally said that, right? And yeah, completely natural to like, yeah, be interested in Olivia, for sure, man. It's not weird. And I was like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, I felt so much better about it. So I said, you know what? Dude, what should I do? Should I tell her? Like, what should I do? I was a bit risky because I don't want to jeopardize a friendship. And he's like, Enoch, honestly, I think you should take all of your feelings that you have and just crush them into a little tiny ball and then get a hammer and smash it to smithereens. And I was like, what? Like, what a 180, I was just shocked. And I thought, first thing I thought was, hang on, does like he know something that like I don't? Like, did Olivia tell him to tell me to back off? And I was like, wow, okay, something's going completely blew me away. So I listened to him for a good 11 months. Yeah, I just tried to crush my feelings into a little ball and just ignore her. And... But love makes the way, as they say, you know. And over time, Olivia just kept flirting with me, and you know, in the end, like love finds a way to overcome barriers, and it could not be denied. And I still remember when we finally caught up and had like one of those DTR conversations to define a relationship. And we're in a cafe, and all I could think was, my stomach is like hurting so bad. I wasn't sure, did I have milk? Like, is this coffee with normal milk? And that's all I could think about. And so it was just an awkward day. Months later, I did ask Kev, hey, did you know something? And he just was like, no, I just, no. And why? Oh, I don't know, it's a bit risky, you know, kind of. Anyways. Even though we've had such an unlikely relationship, we have received a lot of support from many, many of you. So we just want to take some time now to say thank you.
So we wanted to thank everyone for coming to celebrate with us. Everyone here is obviously very special to us. You made the cut. There were a lot of people that we couldn't necessarily invite. But yes, we thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate all the support you have given over the years to us, especially with our relationship. And we also, as already mentioned, wanted to thank those who travelled from interstate and overseas to be here, especially my auntie who came from Taiwan.
I also want to thank my uncles and aunties who travelled from interstate, and also Wes and Julie who travelled all the way from the UK. I know you guys always get a call out because you're always from the UK and travelling, but we do appreciate it. Thank you, and it's.
So far away.
No, I'm just telling you, that's good. We really appreciate it. It means like a lot to us that you're here.
And we also wanted to thank everyone who helped out to make today possible, including Pastor Jono, for marrying us, along with Leanne, who did our pre-marriage counselling, Cecilia, Annie, Ishka, Eddie, Emmy, Chui, Nick, April, and can't name everyone, but other people who helped, including Val, our photographer and friend, Ethan, our videographer, everyone who helped with set up, decorations, car parking, ushering, gifts, the gifts table, friends and family who made desserts and food, and more importantly, after we leave, the job of packing up. So thank you all. A lot goes into a day like this, and we couldn't have done it without you. So thank you. Oh, sorry, it's still me. We also want to give special thanks to the bridal party and to our family. Thank you, Gina, Carrie, and also my older sister, Virginia. You have supported me in the lead up to the wedding and helped me to prepare so much. And you've also been my sounding boards
for things that Enoch has no idea about.
There were like 3 different blue flowers, and I was asked to pick between the 3. To my boys, to Sam Yubi, the 3 of us have caught up. I didn't realise it's 7 years, by the way. But we've caught up almost every fortnight. At different points, we've caught up every week. Even despite Yubi going overseas, we just kept finding ways to catch up and just to pray, to encourage one another, to swap stories, and yeah, that's really special. It's very rare, and I really appreciate that. To Sam, who has cut my hair for I don't know how many years now, honestly. I have not paid for a haircut in years. There's a special bond between a man and a guy who cuts his hair. It's just the truth, and if I'd never met Olivia, maybe in another life things would have been different. Yubi, you are a source of joy, and always make us smile. You always make me feel better about myself. In a good way, you're a very true friend. This is, again, what the 3 of us have, I'm not taking for granted. I really thank God for what He's done, even through you guys, in me, and have absolutely shaped who I am today.
Thank you to Uncle Philip and Auntie Jenny. Thank you so much thank you for accepting me into your family and for how you have raised your son to display God to me and to others. I really appreciate how you have welcomed me into the family, and I really look up to the way that you love and serve God and how you have raised your family.
Uncle Nathan and Auntie Patty. 对不起，我的中文不太好，但是我想谢谢你们，让我娶你的女儿，谢谢你们接受我，进入你们的家庭。
I also want to thank my parents. I should say it in Chinese since he did it in Chinese. It would be weird if I did it in English. 谢谢你们养大我，然后给我一个很好的man, what Chinese? 给我很好的环境来长大，教我认识神。很感激你们为我做的全部，我没有办法报答。从你的身上我学到努力和忠诚的样子，也学到怎么用行动来表达爱。我永远会感激你们为我做的全部。我希望我能把你教我的最好的带到我们的家庭里，谢谢。
You can see our proficiency is quite similar. So, shall I do these? Okay. To Wes and April. My brother Wes, April. It's been a good run. We have brought much pain and suffering. The verse, we appeased each other with many pains. We used to gather in a room at the end of the holidays and we'd literally salute the end of the holidays. But I'm grateful for all the good times we've shared. I'm very proud of who you guys are. You have absolutely been some of the most important people in my life, and I'm very proud of our family. I know it's not like this abstract concept, but when we stand together, I really love the fact that we are who we are. We get in each other's faces, but I love you guys very, very much. To my mum and dad, mum is there, dad is there. For many years I have complained that I am not the favourite son. But I know that for the last 26 years you have poured countless amounts of care and time and love into raising me into the man I am today. You have taught me to care about people, to be considerate and kind-hearted. As Dad has often said, to help the others. The truth. Dad, you are somebody that I think we all follow in terms of our character. He's very funny, he loves to laugh, he loves to make fun of himself, and that's something that you have passed on to us, I think. And you also taught what it means to be a man, as a Chinese man, but also as a Christian man, and I appreciate that. Mum, you are perhaps the happiest person I know. April and I always joke that whenever you see Mum, she goes, oh, like and then even when you're driving and you like pass each other in different cars, you see her, and it just warms our heart. It absolutely brought so much joy to our family. I'm so grateful that God gave me you guys as my parents, and no one has shaped my life more than the two of you. I love you both very much. And while your other disobedient children run off to other countries after this, for their own selfish reasons, Olivia and I will be here to look after you, because we are Hausa. Finally, to my beautiful wife. When we first started planning this wedding, I kept telling people that we had split the responsibilities 50-50. But this last month, you've pretty much done everything. And you have been incredibly patient, and I've just been trying not to stop things up too bad. However, I promise, with the honeymoon, I've planned everything. As Jonah has said previously, I'm very excited, and you can just come along and eat food. I like to think of myself as the funny one in this relationship, but what do people love? But you always find a way to make me smile. Even when you laugh at your own jokes, I start laughing because your laugh sounds very funny. So, thank you for today. Thank you for bringing me so much joy. I love you, and I'm very glad that we're getting married.
Thanks to my husband. We just wanted to finish off by thanking God for giving us the opportunity to know Him and to meet each other and to come together as husband and wife. We said at the start that we know you're here because of us, but we wanted to just give all the glory to God and point us back to the fact that we're here because of God. So thank you all for coming. Please continue to enjoy the food and dessert and take photos and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Thank you.